Okay, yeah, I think we should be recording. I'm pretty sure. Let me move this out of the way. But yeah, last second video. I really want to get it out. I just really want to talk about. I guess it's been 5 years in the making. Back in what was it, 2016, a show out of nowhere aired for 40 minutes. It aired out of nowhere. No one knew what it was. It was just some web novel. It wasn't even like really serialized yet. And it's a show that essentially was more than just an anime. It's a show that really brought us a character, Subaru, and they brought us a character with so many realistic layers in such a fictional setting, so many lessons to be learned about pride, and so many future lessons to be learned, about other sins, whether it be greed or envy. Of course, obviously, that's kind of, one of the things with the show that looks like we're going to be going down. And it's a show that really teaches you a lot about yourself. It's a show that allows you to go through frustration, go through egotistical instances, pride, all things we all have as people, and really truly shows you how it can ruin your life, how it can separate you from the people around you, and how it can really just make you all alone. Not just because there's a checkpoint that, only you remember things every time you die and you remember the past. Nah, it's not that. It's real life. It demonstrates how you need to make sure you are self-aware and keep yourself in check. It's a show that teaches you that you can lose everything. It's a show that, really did remind me of what I have lost in life, whether it be one of my best friends that passed away 5 years ago, or it be my grandpa who passed away, or my father, father figure raised me since I was one, who passed away, 7 years ago, right in front of me, right in fucking front of me. And, or whether it be my grandma who passed away, or my mom, once again, raised me since I was one, my grandparents did, who passed away, 10 months, 11 months ago. August will be the anniversary, I guess. It's crazy how time flies. But it's a show that lets you cope to those kind of things. And tomorrow's review is going to be tough. Very tough. Tomorrow's review is going to be very tough. I'm so passionate about this industry. I'm so passionate about anime in general, especially when I get a good show. I get so excited. That's why I'm here, even after leaving for basically 6 months. I knew I had to come back because I knew there was going to be a show that was calling for me to come back. I knew there was going to be people that wanted me to come back, and those comments about just all those comments about, hey, you made my day, you did that review, and then I just thought about this show. It all led back to this show. Just how much you mean to the people around you, whether it be directly, indirectly, Rim and Subaru, Subaru's relationship, demonstrating what true, even like romance is. And really, it's not even a romance, but it showed you how to do it better than 99.9% of all other romances. It was crazy. It wasn't supposed to be that. And he still turned that girl down because you love who you love, and love is illogical. It's not just about you, the person, and the pride, and the greed, the envy, the gluttony, all these kind of things. It's about life. Like, there's so many realistic messages in this show. So many. They use a mechanism to where if Subaru dies, he reaches a checkpoint. As long as he reaches that checkpoint, he stays there. But yet, you never know where that there is. And it just kind of shows you sometimes you only get one chance in life. Sometimes you can't go back in time and fix things. And I think there's a lot of, you can tell there's a lot of heart in shows like this. You really can. It's special. I'm glad I'm back to review it. It's been a long time coming, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's my number one ranked anime for a reason. And I just look for this show too. Just through the character development, the characterization was so good that alone just put it so high. And then you add in, you know, some good art, some good animation, and these great characters with the best voice acting cast collectively I've ever seen personally. You see all these things, right? They put all these things in the show, and you wouldn't expect that. You wouldn't expect it to be so real. You wouldn't expect it to be, you know, there to be so much passion in a show like this. But then here came ReZero. 5 years later, that's season 2. It drops tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it's airing for 40 minutes an episode. First episode's airing 40 minutes again. Just like 5 years ago. It's crazy how you have shows that are just so transcending compared to other animes. Like, there's these shows where I stand up, I walk out of the room, but whenever like I watch ReZero, it's not just about whether I can stand up and walk out of the room. It's the emotional impact, the draining that the show does to you. And binge watchers, just wait until you watch this weekly, and you have to wait and see what the fuck's about to happen. That's when it's gonna kill you. Because you wait, and the anticipation builds Monday, it builds Tuesday, it builds Wednesday, it builds Thursday, it builds Friday, it builds Saturday, then it came out Sunday for season 1. But now, of course, it's coming out, Wednesdays? So you're gonna have to wait that Thursday, that Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday, that Monday, that Tuesday, after something crazy dramatic happens, such as something very emotional, impactful happens, and you have no resolution for maybe 3 weeks, and out of those 3 weeks, you only get 3 episodes. It actually intensifies the suspense. It's so weird. It's like the production, the scheduling, all go so fucking well with this narrative, so well with these themes, so well with these underlying messages. It's weird how the show is able to play off not just itself, but just production and all this crazy stuff. It's like this show was made to be an anime. We watched a prologue. We watched episode 18 that had 2 characters stand there for 18 minutes, man. For 18 minutes. And just talked. That's the first time I've ever just enjoyed 18, 20 minutes of an anime episode, which is usually typically about 23, 24 minutes, and enjoyed just dialogue. I don't get it. But I love it. I love Subaru. I hate Subaru. What's up with that? Why do I gotta treat this guy like a friend whenever he messes up and despise him? And then, of course, open arms, hug the shit out of him and tell him, hey, I got your back. I'm going through this shit with you. And I love that mechanism at the checkpoint people are forgetting. Because at the end of the day, it's just you and that character on the screen because of the way the show is set up. It's special. Actually, no, it's not even special. It's more than an anime. So, with that being said, guys, hope you guys, maybe you guys share this emotional experience I have with the show, this emotional connection I have with the show, and maybe somehow you don't. If you don't, I don't know. I don't know what you look for, because this isn't like other shows. It's different. It's better than most. It's better than most. It's in the class with the best. So, but with that being said, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling, I think. But it's cool. I'm getting we're getting this special show back because it's more than just an anime.